Alright, we're back.
You're sure you're up to that?
The wounds have mended. Eyesight's a matter of time.
The hell is wrong with you?
What?
We're not stopping in Tenebrae. You need to grow up and get over it.
I am over it. I'm here, aren't I?
Maybe when you're not too busy moping, you can look around and give a shit about someone worse off than you.
Let go of me.
How's that ring fit you? You rather carry it around than wear it? She gave her life so you could do your duty, not so you could sit around feeling sorry for yourself.
You don't think I know that?
You don't! Ignis took one for you too. And for what?
Enough, Gladio.
You think you're a king, but you're a coward.
Shut up! Don't do this! I get it, all right? I get it!
Then get a grip. Pull your head out of your ass already.
Knocked!
Leave him.
Do the glasses help at all?
Hell yeah, I'll rest.
One step closer to finding the next tomb.
Please help me!
Huh?
Oh, please, sir. Could you help me look for Yelro, Jaro, Becky, and Joe?
Help you look for who, and who?
My darling baby chocobos. I thought I'd take them on a trip to see the world, but now they're off seeing it without me. They can't have gone too far. They can barely flap their wings. Oh, they must be so scared. Won't you help me find them?
Yeah, okay. Jeez.
I don't remember that being in the game. Oh, I hear a chocobo.
If the monsters down there don't kill you first, the smell probably will.
What? Was there a gas leak or something?
No one knows for sure, and I'm not risking my life going down to find out. If you want to risk yours, though, then be my guest.
take it you've arrived safely, Highness?
Yeah. Now I've just got to find out where this royal tomb is.
Look no further than the Fodina Castino. There should be an elevator leading down to the quarry from the station.
Roger.
Good luck, and hold your nose.
What? Thanks for the advice, I guess.
I bet you don't know why they closed Castino off to the public.
Yeah, I guess, I was reading and...
These spelunkers found something fierce down there.
Yeah, there's a super boss added in the game now. Gonna have to kill it. Other than that trash Adamantoise fight, of course.
It'll still be some while until we reach Tenebrae.
Hopefully we hear some good news
What?
about Lady Lunafreya before then. I hope she's okay.
God damn this game.
I'm hoping for another miracle.
I honestly don't remember doing this at all. Don't leave that alone, buddy. Now! Now, fool! This baby's messing with my little mic disc thing. It's like a adapter for my headset.
Around here.
The climate's more accommodating in Tenebrae.
I have this uncontrollable urge to cry. It's overwhelming.
You'll feel better after we offer prayers at the manor.
Maybe. But it still won't help me understand how they put Lady Lunafreya's life at risk. Why did this have to happen?
Alright, nobody cares. Aha!
That makes 4.
What's with the holdup here?
Monsters, I tell you. A layer of them.
Oh, come on, again with that?
Oh, thank you. Aren't they just the cutest? They're the most adorable Choco Chicks in the world.
There's an elevator that should take us straight down to the mine. Wonder if the tomb's inside.
Alright, I don't know what the holdup has been for me, but it is time to save. And move on to that episode Ignis DLC. So we have my original gameplay from early 2017. That's when I beat it and finished everything. Except for the bullshit, one of the dungeons. Then we have autosaves, or no. I don't know what the fuck all of these are, but that's the OG one and this is this one. I think I had one before I started this playthrough too. Must have overwrote it. Whatever. Gotta go do the Ignis one now. See, he's blind. I figure out why.
Listen well. A king cannot lead by standing still. A king pushes onward always, accepting the consequences and never looking back. That said, a king can accept nothing without first accepting himself. Should he stand still, I ask you to stand by him and lend him a hand, as his friend and as his brother. Please, take care of my son.
I'm afraid I must ask your forgiveness.
Trial should be over by now, right?
Can't tell a bloody thing from here. Let's make for the altar.
Look out!
Man, the music was epic for him at this part in the game, too.
Just a touch higher. They're here. Prompto!
Iggy, I thought you were a goner.
Take more than little single time. I'm more worried about Noct. I'll find a way to the altar, but I need you to keep the enemy distracted.
You got it.
I need a better vantage point.
Had to make sure I wasn't supposed to collect every item in this one like I was in the Gladio. I mean, I'm gonna try.
They've got eyes everywhere.
that was cool.
I've no time for distraction.
Hey, what's up, Chase? Hey man, everything's going pretty good. Been AWOL, huh?
They just keep coming.
Oh, it'll take a lot more than that to kill me.
This is it!
It's been a lot of hours, but it's all self-inflicted. I mean, I don't have to do it.
Yeah.
That sucks, dude. It's always good to be able to listen to shows and stuff. I get to do it all day. It's amazing. That's why I don't get when people will say they hate working where I work. It's like, we get to listen to shit all day long. It's a good time. Ooh, hook shot. Wow, that was janky. Damn. Stay away.
Attention, all units. The Hadrian. Fall into the Ark-In. Imperial forces moving from the city center toward the altar. All units, withdraw from the front lines immediately. I repeat, all units, withdraw immediately.
This is it! This is it!
Wescom here. The Empire has the Ark-In surrounded. Until he smashes their ships, that is.
And I need to get to the altar before that happens.
You could try crossing the eastern bridge.
Not yet.
Still standing.
Here's to hoping. I'm heading that way now. Wish me luck.
Fingers crossed.
Madam Secretary, come in.
What now?
I need your help. I fear Noct is in danger.
As is the entire city of Altissia, in case you haven't taken a look around. He and his girlfriend are probably long gone.
No. I made a promise to keep him safe. A promise I intend to keep.
How noble. I'll see what my men can do, but I won't promise anything.
Ignis here. Do you copy?
Loud and clear.
What's your status?
Preoccupied.
And probably will be for a while.
Understood.
What about...
Prompto? Prompto! Do you copy?
Oh yeah, time to rest. Pre-blindness. Hell yeah, we'll save. Why not? Alright, gotta look at this guide real fast. Man, what the shit? I hate it when people make guides that don't follow, like, the fucking main story. Like, this is a dude just grabbing them from wherever. Ooh. Get all the collectibles. So I don't have to fucking do it again. I mean, I suppose I could just look, but... Nah. I did platinum the game, but these weren't out when the game came out. So they're separate trophy lists. And I want to knock out all the Final Fantasy trophies at some point, so I'm going to grab these as I play this DLC for the show. It's kind of the plan. So I knocked out the Gladiolus ones. It took me forever. So there's like a super boss fight. It's brutal. Alright, so I know there's 15 notes that I need to grab, so that's number 2. Oh no, that's number 3. I guess I can look, I think. Three. Okay. So I use the psnprofiles.com site a lot to track my trophies and shit, and basically what it lets me do is it puts you against all people who have public profiles, and it has like a stack ranking for overall. So I'm kind of competing against everybody that's on there, and also myself. I just want to kind of have them all. Because I don't know, with the Final Fantasy show and everything, I feel like I should. And there's some of them that I've already missed that are gone forever, because they used to have the Comrades multiplayer thing as part of this game, as opposed to being part of its own little thing. So they deleted that, and with that, all those trophies are gone for all time, pretty much. So, I don't know, it's just a thing where I want to do it because I really like Final Fantasy, obviously with the show and everything. And so I'm kind of competing against myself more than anything. But there are, like, rankings on websites and stuff for, like, most points. Shit, so. That answers your question. I just have a sick need to get all trophies in the Final Fantasies. And there's a bunch of them that I don't have, though. Exactly. Lists are very important items. My ranking sucks for trophies. Like, Jake is much more impressive on this front than I am. Like, much, much more. But I do enjoy the Final Fantasy flats, and him and I do have, like, a little bit of a competition with those that I am currently winning. Because of the fucking Monster of the Deep. Thank God for that. God, just pick it up. Oh, the quickening's kind of a pain. It's nothing too bad, though. I mean, you just need to... I just go outside of the Sky Pirate City, go into, like, the Sarov Steppe, and then just get it done there. That's where I've always done it. The RNG is tough, though. It is not a friend. Yeah, that was a... Is that the only one you have left? Reese? Because if it is, you can do it, man. I mean, it's doable. Shit, I started 12 again on the Switch like a little while ago, and I was like, oh yeah. Yet another game of Final Fantasy 12. I had to stop, though, because I got other stuff I'm doing, obviously. Other stuff that I should have already done that I wasn't doing. Oh, nice. I need to play 7. Oh, the trials are brutal, dude. I still need to play the PS4 7 all the way through. Yeah. 12's just the gift that keeps on giving, bro. I feel like I'm not actually... Like, the way in which I'm searching the city is actually really stupid. Yeah. Nah, 9's a good game, but... Oh, no way. Got a rifle. 9's is unforgiving platinum, though. That one I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna get. But I mean, I don't even have like World of Final Fantasy and a bunch of these other ones that are... They're easier, but they're grindy as hell. Especially that World. That one's sick. I haven't really dug into like some guides and stuff to like make it easier and shit on that one, so a lot of it's really just taking the time. And then 10-2, that's gonna be like a 70-hour thing because I have to beat it 100%, and then go back and do a couple things in that dungeon crawler minigame that I didn't pick up on the way. But that part should be pretty easy. Because I'll still have all my levels and shit. And then, fuck, I can't remember what that thing's called, but it's the, dungeon crawler thing in 10-2. Yeah, there's... I know there's ways to cheese it, but I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? It's like... I don't know, I say that, but then I cheese some of the super bosses in 10. In fact, all of the super bosses in 10. And I cheese the damn lightning thing. You have to use this total clarity thing 100 times or some shit.
You're mine!
Yeah, I just used Yojimbo immediately because I wanted the trophy. I didn't even fucking try it. I feel kind of bad about that, but at the same time, I'm like, yeah, it's a mechanic. I cheesed the, you know what? I cheesed the Final Fantasy 12 one too. The Trials. I cheesed the shit out of that. That last one, anyway. Although, I cheesed it in a way that does count. Oh, yeah, dude. I did that shit twice. Because I did it for me, and then I did it for Joe. Yeah. Oh, dude. Go in, put reverse on yourself, hit yourself with an elixir. You'll be down at 1 HP, and then summon... I can't remember which one you summon, but he does damage based on, like his ultimate ability, he does damage based on how little health you have out of your max health, and then you start his ult, and then you will drop half of the judges the first time, and when you do it again, you'll drop the other half. That's how you beat that final trial. God, I hate this fucking game, dude. That jump button shit. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, it's probably the worst mechanic in any Final Fantasy game, is this stupid jump. It's so broken and garbage. Alright, so apparently I need to get all of these before I get on some train. All these documents. Oh man, yeah, do it. That game's a lot of fun. Oh, hang on, gotta change over the laundry. Yeah, Lightning Returns is such a dichotomy. Such a dichotomy with that game. The story is awful. The gameplay is great, though. So great. Yeah, I've got, for platinums, I've got 10, 12, 10, 12, 13, 13.2, 13.3, 15, Monster of the Deep, fuck. What else do I have? I think I gotta have more than that. Yeah, you know, let me check. We got it right here. Alright, so 15. Oh yeah, no, City I don't have. 15, 7 remakes, it's 2. Gotta go back a ways. $12 is 3. Type 0 is 4. That's right, I forgot about that one. Monster of the Deep is 5. Lightning Returns is 6. 13.2 is 7. 13 is 8. 10 is 9. I think it's just 9. Yep. That is kind of the moral of the 13 story, isn't it? Oh, so you got a fair amount of them, too. Type 0 is such a BS easy one, dude. There's so much more content in that game than what they made you do for the plat. I mean, I'm glad I didn't have to do it, because I don't think it's that good of a game, but still. 15's kind of the same way, but 15 makes you do most of the stuff. It's a little better about it. 12's is pretty good. 10's is great for that.
You're mine!
The 13 ones are all great for that. Just making you do all the stuff the game has to offer, pretty much. Which is good, you know. I like to get it all out. Silence, boy. Silence yourself. What are you doing? You know, honestly, the Final Fantasy VII OG one. Yeah, there we go. 7 port I need to do. I didn't even beat that thing. I just played it for like a couple hours. Initiated the grind on one of the abilities, and then I was like, I don't want to play this right now. So I didn't. Yeah, I saw Jake do it in like an afternoon. Pretty much. Or he did it, he borrowed my PS4 for like a day or some shit. So I'm not worried about the time or difficulty or anything, it's just a matter of doing it. And I don't have time. But I'm hoping when my son is born, my next son, I can go back and get some of that done. I'll obviously need to catch up on what I owe for the podcast and shit like that. That'll be nocturne time and a couple other things, just while I'm at home tending the wife and baby. But I do plan on taking some time for the game. Because I'm taking like a month. I'm probably going to take 5 weeks off, actually. I'll probably take more than a month. So I can knock out some of these that I had missed in the past.
You're mine!
thought it'd be safe back here. Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah. Whoa!
Weston mentioned a bridge.
Gonna have to have at least one more, too. Wife wants a daughter. I seem to be willing to only give sons. 2 for 2, at least. Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, obviously she had Jace before I married her, but... So that's... He already came equipped. For 1, and then... 2. What's here? And 3 with the next meeting. All boys. Hopefully. I mean, if not, then... God, I don't know if I can have another. It's a joy, but damn it, it's difficult. I'll tell you what though, man, without the older one, I would be so fucked. I would be like just destroyed. Because without having him around to like, hey, go play with your, you know, have a little one go play with his older brother, I don't know if I would have survived this long. Just died of exhaustion. So it gets easier, albeit more expensive, the more you have, as far as I can tell. My duty as an American, man. We gotta get that birth rate back up. There's only one way to do it. Pump them out. Ooh, look at that. Look at that clear. I want that item. Oh, you bastard. Don't listen to my language, boy. Ignore me, boy. Yes. Yeah, the remote schooling stuff really bothers me. It's so ridiculous. Like, kids are not a problem with this thing, but god damn it, everyone's just motivated by fear. It's so bad though. Like, it fucked up Jace for the first half of this year, and then now they wonder why he's like struggling. It's like, well, of course he's struggling. You know, there's a different dichotomy between parents and kids and teachers and kids, so it's not going to be the same being here. The remote schooling might be a little bit better, but it's like, come on. You know, you don't respect somebody to the same degree when they're on a fucking computer monitor, as you would inside their own classroom where they're the boss. Like, I don't know, man. It's a giant mess, and it's really affected stuff for him at least. Yeah. And it's like, I don't know, it's made his attitude bad, and like everything is just jacked up this year. It's crazy bad. I don't like it. I'm surprised you didn't play more of World of Final Fantasy to bring it back to 20 minutes ago. It's not a super great game, and it's like super chibi and shit, but I don't know. It's got its moments. What is that? Do you hear that, buddy? He's doing half day. Cases have been spiking in Utah quite a bit, because we didn't really have a big initial boost. This is kind of like our OG spike, so to speak, as far as I understand it. And the areas that weren't big before are the ones that are becoming big, because obviously when you open things back up, you're going to have problems with spikes, because the only thing that the lockdowns stop is the spread at that moment. It doesn't like get rid of the inherent ability to spread. Yeah, I wish I could be oblivious, but I get really into it. I listen to multiple political shows. Some of them are more culturally based, but and now that the election is over, I've kind of slowed on those as well, so it's kind of just one, I guess, and then the other one is politically based in a way, but mostly, like I said, cultural. What are you doing, buddy? Obliviousness can be enjoyable, though. I did that for a long time. This is too much shit. Yeah, I mean, I certainly agree with one side more, but there's a lot of shit on either end, and it's really annoying. Yeah. That hog, man, that's what that hog is built to do. It's the guilt trip.
Have you located the ring yet, Commander? And what of Luna Freya?
Both, High Commander. But our forces are unable to extract either at present. We've no way of approaching the altar so long as the Archean stands in our way.
Gods on his side. Neither the King nor the Oracle will escape with their lives if the fighting continues. Order a full retreat. I'm going in alone.
But sir...
I assume you were already familiar with how I got this arm.
Yes, sir.
Then you must also know the ring is worthless without one who can wield it.
Very well, sir. How dare he address me with such impudence? Has he forgotten his place entirely? Or is he too concerned about his sister to care?
There you go. I've only done 2 this year, man. This year's been sad. Conan and, fucking Modern Warfare. That's it.
Which way to the altar?
Sad year for me, indeed. I wanted to get Ghost of Tsushima, but it's like, I gotta move on, man. I got too much shit. I say that, and then I get Forever Alone, which is what I moved on to. But I worked on that Dissidia NT this year as well. That was a big one. There's a bunch that if I put in the time, I could get. But I just don't have that time, sadly. I'm hoping these are ones that I can get in that big old time frame where I'm not. Were you the one that didn't know about Platts until we mentioned it? And like went on a spree? Or am I thinking of somebody else? Because 50 is a lot.
Whoa! You're mine!
Man, to be unaware of platinums, I think of how much life we would have left. Like how much life we would have lived other than playing these damn games. We didn't obsess. You know what? Let me look at mine. I don't even know how many I have total. 34. God damn. How I have fallen.
Just keep coming.
What? They got a cat?
You're mine!
Not anymore.
You're mine!
It's so addicting to get them, dude. Even ones that are like kind of cheesed. Those ones are addictive. It's like making podcasts. They're just like, yes.
You're mine!
Talking to Bill. We were talking about that earlier. I was like, how many podcasts do you have? This is fake. And Discord is the host of many podcasts. He just said many. I guess it's like 11, which is insanity.
You're mine! You're mine! You're mine! Pulling up the big guns, eh? Yeah.
to our review. Re-review everything.
You're mine!
Attention, all units. Assemble at the docks and prepare for withdrawal immediately. We depart in 3 minutes.
Wait! I'm headed to the altar. I need a boat!
Have you lost your marbles?
No, but we'll lose the king if we don't act.
Give him what he wants.
Understood.
You've my thanks.
Keep them. I'll take Gil instead. Do you copy?
Alright, give me 1 minute, bro. Uno momento.
Ain't a hard question to eat. Do you copy? Yes or no?
Yes, I copy.
Then speak up next time. Look, I'm just as worried as you are. But we can't go losing our heads. If we want to save Nock, we gotta keep it together.
Yes. I suppose you're right.
We'll keep moving. Hang in there, Iggy.
I will. Thanks.
None of us were able to yet. frustrating because my PC died on me too, and it's like I'm in the same boat with that. Where the graphics cards are all getting bought up. Alright, got the guide for all the documents. Gotta get them before I leave this area, apparently. Alright, I'm pretty sure I got this first one. MAX Oros charges. Yep, got that one. Second one's Gladiolus. I missed that one. Okay. Uh-oh. It's a Joe. What's up?
Oh, fucking scam call. My ringer was on. It woke me up 2 hours early. I figured I'd just get up. And I was wondering if you were still on, because I had no idea what the fuck you meant by your text.
There's a boss that was added with one of the updates, because you remember how they've had major updates to 15. So I was saying I think we should fight the boss. If we're gonna re-review it.
Wait. Where were they added?
There were side quests that are part of getting it. If you look on psnprofiles.com, you'll find trophy lists for the updates. And that is where all...
Do you know what the name of the boss is?
No. I think there are multiple.
Well, if you do all the DLCs, there's a bunch of new bosses in the ending chapter. Spoiler alert. Of course, those bosses might be there without doing the DLC, I don't know, but they are very strictly tied to what you're doing and that other stuff, story-wise.
Okay.
So, like, like the Cerberus trophy. Yeah, there's like 3 of them.
Maybe that's part of it. What I'm thinking. I just noticed there are trophies tied to updates that are tied to boss fights, and I was like, oh, we should probably do those if we're going to talk about the changes to the game. Yeah, we're doing the Royal Edition now. The Royale with cheese.
The royally fucked up the first half of the game edition. Spoilers to my review.
I've only noticed a couple of added cutscenes. I think the one, there was one little one added with, like, Ravis and Arden talking.
Ravis and the Emperor, that added one is awful.
Yeah, and all the stuff with Kingsglaive, all the additions there are bad too.
Yeah, they just shoved it in. Like, it's not better just because you added in, like, like a fucking clip show of the king dying.
Yeah.
And you didn't make that scene any better.
They also,
I accidentally loaded up my game instead of clicking on the trophies.
They also didn't change any... the big complaint I had about that portion of the game was that no one mentioned Gladiolus' dad dying. And then even in the DLC, like, Core kind of mentions it a little bit. You know, he just says, like, you know, he would be proud of you or whatever when you're fighting him. And Gladiolus is like, who's that? And he's like, the former... Shield of the King, your father. But even then, it doesn't imply that he's dead. Because we already know the king is dead, so obviously Gladiolus' dad isn't the guardian of the king. But yeah, I don't know. And that was the part that really bothered me in the original game, was that they didn't, like... And then again, with the Jared bullshit in this game, like, everyone's like, oh no, Jared! It's like, dude, what the fuck? Your dad's dead. It's just... The disconnect between the movie and the game wasn't fixed by them adding scenes.
Yeah, they weren't.
The movie.
Those two teams were not talking to each other.
Yeah.
The guys who made the movie and the guys who made 15.
They probably didn't even know each other existed.
There was like one point in time. There was one point in time in the development process where the two teams were in sync. And they're like, okay, you go off and make the movie. You go off and make the game. And you know, because of how shitty the movie is, the guys who made the movie stuck to it. That's what it is. They, like, weren't worried about making a good movie. They're like, we gotta stick to this fucking storyline. This piece of shit. We gotta stick to it. Because otherwise it's not gonna tie in with game. And then the game guys were like, we gotta make a better game.
Yeah.
That's what I swear to God. That has to be what happened.
I believe it. And now we all blame the movie guys, even though they were just following orders.
They were dutiful.
Yeah. Come on, dude. I
Dutiful Japanese salarymen. The only thing I'm seeing on here that I'm not sure about is this July 2017 update.
That's the stuff I'm talking about.
Now, let me go look it up on my phone. Man, the job where I'm actually doing shit is way more boring than the job where I'm doing nothing. Because the job where I'm doing nothing, I'm doing shit I want to do in that booth. Pretty much the same shit I'd be doing at home. And then, the job where I'm doing shit, I just feel like, like the man, he's making me work.
Yeah,
3 days a week at real work.
What are those two jobs again? You work for the city in the parking lot, and then what's the other one?
So I work for the city in the parking lot, and then the other one I work at Kroger again, and I'm stocking shelves at night.
Oh, okay.
For the other 3 nights a week. I need to listen to stuff, so that's cool. But like all my coworkers, like I got one other coworker where English is their first language, but I only have one other coworker that speaks Spanish. It's like there's like 6 people. I don't know where they're from. It's really hard to understand them, and I haven't really felt like, getting into conversation with them. But I don't know if it's. I don't know where they're from. I honestly don't know. It's either like Africa or the Caribbean. Like all these dudes, they're all talk to each other, but so there's also like no camaraderie for me anyway. For them, it's great. But for me, it's just I don't know. Last night I felt it. I was like, oh god. This job feels slower despite the fact I'm working 2 hours less.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, July 2017 update. I'm also new at the job, and I do things where I'm like trying to look for the product on the shelf because, I haven't been there for months. And then they'll just like, there's one guy who kind of looks at me through the corner of his eye and occasionally gets impatient, just like grabs the thing and puts it where it's supposed to go. And that drives me absolutely fucking nuts. But he doesn't speak English, so I don't know how to tell him, hey man! Hey, don't fucking micromanage me right now. I'm a brand new employee. Let me learn it. Thank you. God, we're not in a hurry either. It's not like we have like an hour and a half at the end of the day where we're just like making things look good and filling in the time. So we're not in a fucking hurry to find this shit. I know we're not.
Yeah, that's annoying.
I fucking hate micromanagers. Drive me up a wall. But and I have no one I can express that to.
Yeah, it's gotta be frustrating.
Defeat Museline. Melusine.
Hey, what's up, Territories?
Whoop. Oh fuck, it's a boss you gotta kill at the time limit? It's advised you don't try it until you're level 99, so it's a new super boss. I'm not even close to level 99. And I played through the game twice.
Really? You're not level 99?
No, I'm like level 70s.
What?
If it wasn't a trophy to get to 99, I didn't do it on the first round.
Well, yeah, but...
Are you level 99?
Yeah.
Holy fuck!
I've been level 99 since, I think, the first time I beat the game.
Oh, you said your game time on Nude Clan, and you're like 30 hours more than I had. Somehow. We both platinumed the game, and you played it way the fuck more.
Did you play it on easy?
It's a... No, I didn't play it on easy. The only one I played on easy was episode Arden, because I was like, I'm just gonna get this over with. I want to beat this thing tonight. I don't know why I was impatient about beating it, because in the back of my mind, I was like, oh, you're gonna be waiting on Schweiss for 3 weeks.
That is true.
Yeah. I should have calmed the fuck down. But yeah, that's the only one I did easy, just to get it over with. No, all the other ones were all normal. You can see my tweets that say.
Yeah. I'm also trying to get all of the trophies in the DLCs, so that's taking me time. The actual game itself is like, I'm blasting the shit out of it, 'cause it's like 8 hours long. Now, your time shouldn't be that much less than mine, because I think you were like 90 hours, weren't you?
No. Not even 90 hours now. Here, I'll look. Load game.
What the hell did I do?
You did do a lot of fishing. I'm at 80 hours 11 minutes after doing all the game twice and all the DLC. And I'm at level 77.
I think I must have ground out to level 100. That's probably what I did.
Yeah, I'm super boss. I'm not gonna do it. You can do it. You can tell me what it's like.
Man, you
I don't feel like... Bro! How
are we supposed to review the changes if we don't review the bots?
It's reviewing the story changes. It's a super boss. I don't want to deal with an Adamantoise again. That's the worst thing. That's the worst thing Final Fantasy 15 ever did. Let's give us a super boss.
That's true. Yeah, Terra Twin says they're a joke in 15. They really are. They're the laughing stock. Fact. Alright. Chips there.
Oh shit, I forgot to turn off the mic. Sorry. I was good at it until right now. It's just ice. I'm just chewing on ice.
That's what I said. Keto chips.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, I forgot to send you some shit. I Saw something in the store. That is too good to be true, by the way. Totally.
Oh, so it's not real?
Well, how they determined net carbs was not how I have been trained to determine net carbs.
Was it sugar alcohol?
Yeah. Or whatever that stuff is called.
I mean, sugar alcohol counts.
So they're not counting it as carbs.
I don't think it does burn the same.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know. I'm afraid to do it because I don't want to get a migraine when I'm working 7 days a week. I'm afraid to like eat like a plate of brownies that I think are 1 carb each and then fucking just like be laid out because I don't know how my like that blood sugar spike is gonna go or what.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, like if it keeps you in ketosis, then it should be fine. I have to look it up though. It seems too good to be true. Because if I'm in ketosis, then my brain is using ketones for fuel instead of glutamate. Which is now my theory.
Yeah. I mean, ketosis is the thing.
No, it's the thing for weight loss, but it's also the thing for brain excitability. It staves that off.
Get out of here, you fiend. We should get a medical expert in on your dealio.
Well, I found that fucking scientific paper. It was published in 2019. Where it was talking about similar, or the same brain excitability mechanism giving some people migraines instead of seizures. It's like brand new shit. So I don't know. Yeah. So they know about it for seizures, which is why the ketogenic diet even exists. Because they figured out that for a certain type of seizure, that it stopped it. If they ate less than like 50 carbs a day, then the amount of glutamate in the brain would be lessened because the brain was using another type of fuel. And it's an excess of glutamate that makes the brain go haywire. And I don't even know that. I don't want to learn any more brain stuff. But yeah.
No more brain stuff.
No more brain stuff for me. Yeah. I just ordered a laptop and a wonderful excess of cash. Oh.
Yeah, you gonna get back into League of Legends?
No, I bought a cheap laptop. I bought it just for writing. I bought it so that I could... Because I still have like 6 hours of downtime at work. I've written 5 screenplays this year, but 2 of them I haven't typed up. They're just handwritten. Well, I've typed up one about a third of the way. But that's because I don't really, like, while I'm at home, I kind of just want to watch a movie and get cleaned up and don't want to write. So I'll do that typing stuff and then the revisions at work for the next couple months, and I'll just buy the laptop for that. Or I bought the laptop for that. So that I could do revisions and plan, and I'm also taking a college class for a TESOL certification. From Arizona State for $60 a month. So I can also work on that stuff while I'm there.
A TESOL certification?
TESOL. Teaching English as a second language.
I was gonna say, I already got one of those.
Ha ha ha. So it's an accredited certification for teaching English as a second language. A huge part of me needs to travel, wants to travel sometime in the near future. And that's a good way to do it. Most developed countries require... Most businesses that teach English in developed countries require a TESOL certification. And a bachelor's degree. I already have a bachelor's degree. I just need the certification. So yeah, I found one online that was pretty inexpensive, actually. And it comes from like a real university. So I'm doing that. See, I just want it in my back pocket to do if I want to do it. But I'm praying to God this fucking COVID shit gets over in the next 6 months. Enough that it's open to go places.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish there was like some sort of like fucking wristband I could get from a doctor that's like the I already fucking had COVID, don't make me wear a mask anymore wristband.
Yeah, that'd be nice, you know, because you technically can't get it.
It's like I already fucking had it. I can't get it for at least another month. Just let me fucking wear the wristband and walk around and not spread COVID nor get it.
I know, it's like I don't get it. shouldn't have to wear a mask. I should be able to do pretty much whatever. Because I'm not infectious.
Plus also, like, I'm not gonna get the shot because I already had COVID and it was really mild for me. So, I'm not really scared again. However, my sister got it and she almost went to the hospital for it, but she already had a nebulizer at home, so. Of course, she is she's out of where she has a lot of health problems, so it hit her pretty hard. She didn't get it from me, though. She got it from...
She got COVID?
Who knows? Yeah, my sister got COVID.
Oh,
like the super unhealthy rheumatoid arthritis, immune complications, but I bet she got it from one of the kids who's spreading it without realizing it because they're all going to school. But it's too late. She already got it. And she had some real problems on it. So, mine was mild, but my sister was not.
Yeah. Is it the redhead one? The one that I know?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
She's the most unhealthy person in our family. she's got a lot of issues, and she's really overweight now.
There you are, ready to ship out.
Ready as I'll ever be. We must get the civilians out of here while there's still time.
Yeah, I mean, she was kind of chubby before,
Are
but
you sure about this?
I haven't seen her for a long time.
Well, just make sure you come back alive.
Get.
Well, she weighs more than me.
Well, that's not good. Of course, now you're less, but you're also like 7 inches taller. I can see how COVID could hit. And she's older too. You're the youngest.
I'm on my way.
Yeah, she's 35, I think. She's not that old.
Right. Should be able to reach the altar this way.
But yeah, I don't need a vaccine. My body should be able to fight it off if I get it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, should be able to fight it off pretty well. At least that's what my biology classes have told me so far. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it should be easier.
Not an expert.
You would think each time.
Well, yeah, I mean, what I heard on SciShow was that there are reinfections, but the reinfections.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want that wristband.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look who it is. What could one of His Majesty's royal retainers be doing here, of all places?
It's like I'm all fucking in shape and no one can see my face. What's the point? What's the point of living? What's the point of caring about how I look and feel? I gotta fucking cover up my cover up my face.
Cover my ass. I just want to be
Cover
free.
up my I want to have the right to have my ass uncovered in public.
I've been working on it.
It doesn't look great. I don't think my ass looks very good. It's one of the areas that definitely looks like it's like this man lost some weight. There's not that much tension in his skin. It's not quite old man ass, but it's not taut, you know. It's not like yeah, it's not high quality ass. I gotta say. Just to be clear, you are streaming right now?
Yes.
Is that right? Oh, okay, alright.
Definitely streaming. So what's the total end of the road weight goal? Like 160, 150?
I don't know. My goal here was to get down to into the 170s.
Yeah.
But yeah, my thing was like if I start seeing skin hang, like the pancake, I'm stopping. It's not there yet. It's not there yet, but my stomach's looking like it's like can't if I lose 20 more pounds, is this thing gonna go in or is it gonna stay? I don't know.
Yeah, that's the great question.
Yeah. It doesn't look like our mutual friend's pancake. So, not yet. But there is some gravity thing going on. There's like a softness to it.
Does said mutual friend still have pancake?
I don't know. But they did when they lost a lot of weight the first time.
I don't remember how much mutual friend got up to.
Said mutual friend was 190 at his skinniest, but he's got a few inches, and every inch is like 11 more pounds of leeway.
I wonder what he was at his most, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember. Good question. I don't think he ever went over 300. I would have remembered.
Come on. Yeah, we remember the milestones.
Yeah, I remember Craig's 396. That he gains weight. We're like, bro, you're not 400 pounds, and you're not a mere 400 pounds anymore.
I don't know what he is.
There's
now.
no way.
You think he's more?
Take him to the dump. Just go, Craig. Craig, let's go get something to eat together, buddy.
We're taking you home, Craig. We're taking you to the dump.
The thing is, you have to go up to the lady in the booth and be like, hey, I'm just here to weigh my fat-ass friend.
Yeah.
So, did you tell us how much we weigh now, and then I'm going to have him get out of the car? We'll do some subtraction. We'll find out the truth. How often does that person get that request?
Probably too often, I mean. At all is pretty much too often.
Surrender now, and
Look, I'm not here to dump, so I don't want to pay the $7. Can you just do us a favor and let us use your fucking bathroom scale out here?
They come.
Plenty more where that came from. They say one good turn deserves another. And I believe I owe you quite the turn.
On the weight loss page I'm on Facebook, there's a guy who's my height, and he started showing abs at like 165. So,
yeah.
He also had a similar, he also got up to like 280s. So I was like, okay, I'll look kind of like that guy when I'm done here. So I'm thinking, yeah, mid 160s is probably where I should be at. Which goes with the BMI, because the BMI had me at 166.
As like the high end?
Yeah, 166 was the high end of normal.
Yeah, I think for me,
so
it's about the same. I mean, we're almost the same height. So yeah. It's almost
no, you had 11 more pounds. You were 177. You could do. Yeah, every inch gives you 11 pounds. You're 1 inch taller than me.
I think I was down to that when I did keto last. I got down to like 175. Like when I really did it.
I don't think you ever got that low.
No, I did.
I think you got in the 190s.
No, because before I only weighed like 200.
You could listen to Getting Fat if you want to find out.
No, I think
that recorded.
That was after Getting Fat. Because that was when we... I lived here.
I don't know, man. You were a normal weight before started hanging out with Craig regularly. When you were living at Starcrest, I thought you were skinny.
Yeah, I was
initially Starcrest. Yeah, there you go. Lean, mean machine. You just got fat. You hung out with us too much. That's what all these video games do to you.
Yeah, I didn't really play that many games back then.
So what podcasts will do, they'll ruin your life.
Yeah, when the part that doesn't ruin your life and help your buddies don't want to do anymore because they're fat. I don't like doing this one because it just makes me feel like a fucking failure.
Is that a Cuphead reference? What is that?
No, that's Craig doesn't like doing the getting fat part of the show at all.
That's right. What's that thing where people place vague goals or don't create goals because they're afraid of failure more than anything?
I don't remember what it is, but I know what you're talking about.
I've heard that.
I think that was something Peterson talked about.
I think that probably was something Peterson talked about.
I'm excited for this new book because it's gonna be the one it's gonna be the opposite, but not quite.
it's funny that people have tried to cancel this one. It's like, no, this is the one that like gonna justify all the things that people that didn't like the first one like. Because if it's the Beyond Order, it's all about the balance between like order and chaos, right? So this one's the opposite, I would assume.
That would require people to actually listen to what Jordan Peterson says.
That's true. And almost everyone that actually
That's
does.
because I am not a right wing guy, and I love Jordan Peterson, so I can't.
Yeah.
It requires listening to him.
Yeah, I mean.
Like at length,
My old
You can't just like listen to the one thing that one like Ben Shapiro fan goes up to him and asks about something, and then Jordan Peterson will say something horrible about the left, the far extreme left, right?
Yeah.
And then just assume that that's what he is just like a guy who just like rails on the left all day.
Yeah, no, it's like he just doesn't like communists.
No, he really hates Soviet Russia.
I mean, most people
Who doesn't?
They were kind of.
You can read about one Wikipedia page on Soviet Russia and be like, "Fuck this."
Yeah.
It's not a big surprise.
Yeah, it's like nobody's accusing Anne Applebaum of being a fucking right winger. She's got like multiple books on Soviet Russia. How shitty it was. Even the baby knows.
Yeah.
Yeah. The guy that I'm gonna probably that I will do the Conan show with. I mean, he's a fucking liberal arts professor in college, and he loves the guy. He is very, very not right. Dude, oh shit. The guy the commander guy in this Ignis episode looks like the King Beyond the Wall. The Caligo guy or whatever.
Ravers.
I'm trying to remember a guy who looked like the King Beyond the Wall.
It's kind of like a fatter version.
So you've done Gladiolus and Ignis? Or you're doing Ignis?
Yeah, I'm doing Ignis now. Okay, I'll give it, I don't think I gave the Leviathan fight the credit it's due. That was pretty fucking hardcore. Doing that again, that was awesome.
Yeah, that's great.
Everything about that was sick.
It is. It's just the weird thing is we were given trailers that had different Leviathan fight.
Yeah, that did make it weird.
So the juxtaposition, the strangeness of it is gone with time.
True.
Now it is just what it is.
Have you any other options?
Yeah, that's a great part. That the cutscene, I mean that whole section is when the game I think really like locks into place.
Yeah, it's also when you have to just do story.
Yeah, that's true. But it locks into place. I think obviously I think the first half of the game, and I said first half, like that's when the second half begins to me. Is right after the Leviathan fight. I think it's the first half is the one where all these added scenes really weaken the game. Also, did you see that Luna Freya scene or not?
Which one is that?
She's healing the sick.
I didn't see it. No, I think there was a little one where she was doing that though before, wasn't
They
there?
fucking cut it? Yeah.
Yeah, there was a little thing where she was healing. I don't know why they
I think they cut that fucking scene. Yeah, it only makes her character makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, and then it
What
also
the fuck
makes
is
that
an
part-
oracle? That scene answers it.
It also makes the part where she touches Arden's arm and like something happens, and he kind of like looks at her, and then he backhands her because she's like clearing some of the scourge from him, and that makes that make any sense at all.
Yeah. I mean, part of me is thinking maybe that's just in fucking Kingslave and I've mixed it up, but I swear to God that was in 15.
No, I think there was a little scene in 15, like before you come to the city.
Yeah. I thought you were like doing messages back and forth or something and he's like, see. Or something. There's something. It was brief, I remember. It was a little too brief, but it was there.
Yeah, it was really small.
Yeah, it's freaking me out that they would cut a scene. But maybe it was in side quest, I don't know.
Rewriting history.
I mean, yeah, you could just like uninstall all the updates and DLC and just play the original game, I guess. It'll be from now on. It'll be the Royal Edition.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got lots of thoughts. They're all in my notebook. I can discuss them some other time. All right, man. I'm gonna do some work. So I'll talk to y'all later.
All right, man. See ya.
Peace.
You might be of use after all. Follow me, if you're ready.
Magitech armor.
Indeed. You needn't waste your time. I've ordered a full retreat. They'll be gone soon enough.
Very well.
What of it?
I have doubts that you were born with a prosthetic.
Your doubts are correct. I once believed it was I who was destined to dispel the darkness. This is proof I was wrong.
Let's chat.
Against the Empire. Why now?
Fill me in on the story.
My sister's life is at stake. Is that not reason enough?
Oh.
The paths we tread may differ, but the blood coursing through our veins is one. So too is our calling. I must protect her.
Is it safe to assume this means you'll lend Nocturne?
Don't be asinine. Our interests may have aligned in this moment, but I have not allied myself with him. The Empire is after the ring of the Lucii. If the ring falls into the wrong hands, I fear there's little hope for either of them.
Then we must hurry.
We haven't much time.
I'm aware.
Tread quietly.
I know.
Metal Gear.
Keep up.
Right. Ready?
You have to ask. Let's make this quick.
Gladly.
Don't get in my way.
Man, me and Ravis are killing it.
Tell me, do you truly believe Noctis is the one true king?
I believe it goes without saying.
Yet when the flames of war enshrouded Tenebrae, his father spared us nary a second thought. No savior king could possibly be born of such cowardice.
To aid the king is the Oracle's calling, is it not? Or have you simply forgotten the pledge sworn by your forebears?
I have not forgotten, nor have I forgiven.
Bing, bing. Alright guys, I think this is going to be it for me for today. We will be back to finish up episode Ignis, knock out those additional trophies, and continue on the path of replaying 15. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. Until next time, guys, as always, enjoy the grind.